Holy cow, that scared me. The house arrest people just called and it freaked me out. I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? I guess they didn't have my schedule from today. But she said it was fine. They said if there was an issue, they'll just call me tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I don't even know why I'm scared. I'm not even doing anything wrong. I actually gave her my entire schedule and she kind of probably messed it up. Well, yeah, because she messed up my Monday. The lady at house arrest is so nice too. Like literally, she's so nice. She's like an old woman who's like on top of her game. She like remembers everything. I'm definitely probably one of their easier clients. Not even clients, criminals that she's had to deal with. It's terrible. I'm considered a criminal in all 50 states due to 2012. So crazy, people. Oh, man. Yeah. I never want to do this again. Like, literally, that whole sitting the afternoon out in jail a couple weeks ago was the most insane thing to see, because being in jail and living this criminal life, like so many people do, is a total choice and it's a total lifestyle. Here I'm parked. Let's take this off. Ugh. I feel like, I mean, I don't even know if I've even told this story yet or had a chance because I've been stuck in my house. So I got like 20 minutes too. So on Thursday, like last Thursday, a week ago today, I had to turn myself in to get my ankle bracelet. Okay. I thinking, okay, just going down to the jail. And I thought I was like, okay, I get there early. I get there at 7:30 thinking like, oh, they could just take me in. Cause they said I have to book myself to get my ankle monitor. Okay. So I get there at 7:30. I have to sit there till 8, go through the metal detectors and give them all my stuff. And then they take me into this other room. I got to check in with this lady. And then they bring me into a holding cell, like legit lockdown holding cell. Okay. I have to sit on this bench. 2 officers come in. I have to stand up, stand in a square, put my hands on these red squares on the wall, spread them so they can give me a little pat down, and then they take me in. So I get into this other thing. I have to sit in this little tiny wooden chair. I was like, what the hell? Is this a scale? Even though they asked me my weight, and I totally lied, of course, duh. But then they have to take a 360 picture of you. And then they took me to in this little side room where the showers are. There's 2 showers, and then this guy that's passing out the jumpsuits, orange jumpsuits, and then I have to do the strip down, pop, lock, and drop it and cough, hold my junk, pop, lock, and drop it and cough for this officer. Really good looking black guy officer too. I was like, gosh dang it, because I was told at my probation check-in when I first got out of court, like a couple of weeks before, whatever, that I wasn't going to have to strip down. I wouldn't even have to take off my clothes. Well, I did, whatever. I didn't have a problem with it. It wasn't uncomfortable. This is my second time doing this, whatever. But, so, the whole afternoon, I just sit in this holding cell, and it was cold in there, dude. Thank goodness I wore, like I took the advice. I was wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants and comfortable sneakers and socks, but it was cold in that jail, dude. I just sit in this holding cell for like an hour. Then I got out, and there was a couple crazy fools in there. There was a Mexican guy who, like, couldn't barely speak English, and this other guy that was trying to give him advice on, like, finding an attorney that speaks Spanish. And the guy was, like, obviously he's in and out of jail all the time because he's, like, telling this dude, I know the system, I know how to play the system, blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking in my head, I'm, like, practicing my poker face, like, not having what I'm thinking on my face. And that's what I'm practicing right now in my life for professional reasons. And I'm like, okay, dude, if you know the system, why are you in here? Okay, like, give me a break. So him and his girlfriend were in. But then those fools go, and then I get taken out, and I get to take my mugshot. They take my fingerprints. They take a picture of my tattoo. Okay. So then I get to sit down, and there's like, it's in this humongous take-in room, and like, let me back up. Like when I entered this like take-in like lobby, it's like a take-in lobby. There was a ton of people in these holding cells to my left, like screaming, pounding on the windows, like every single jail show, every single Locked Up, Orange is the New Black, like that's what it was, like legit. It was gross. There was no hand sanitizer anywhere, and I was dying because I needed some freaking chapstick, dude. I needed some chapstick. It was so drafty in there and cold. My lips were so chapped, and I like started to like barely lick them, and everybody knows once you start licking your lips, they are chapped, they are burning. Like my lips needed some hydration. Okay, anyways, so then after they take my picture and stuff, I get to sit in the right section of chairs, which is for the men, and I get to sit in this gray chair for like, I don't know, 2 hours and watch and read the TV. So I got to watch Rachel Ray on mute. Got to read Rachel Ray. I was toggling back and forth from reading The View on the left screen and Wendy on the right. Then I'm thinking that this is like, I'm like, dude, how long can this take? And like literally time stands still in jail. When you're in jail, time stands still. It is crazy because like there's one clock. I already feel uncomfortable because there's a couple inmates like by me, like needing to use the phone, getting like other people are coming in, they're letting other people out. Like I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna look anywhere, I'm not gonna talk to anyone. And I was like paranoid because I had just painted my nails the day before. They were so shiny, and I was just like, okay, when am I getting out of here? So then this nurse, I have to go sit into this, the nurse's office, and she takes my blood pressure, and she asked me a couple questions, and she had no teeth. Okay, she had no teeth. Okay, welcome to jail. And then I got to sit in those chairs and watch TV for like the rest of those 2 hours, and then I got brought back into this holding, I would call it a holding tank, holding cell where they bring the newbies or people that are getting transferred or whatever, just rotation. It's like a rotation room. Okay, this smells so good. I just put a new Bayside Breeze is the best air freshener, by the way. Bayside Breeze, biatch. It smells so good. But so I'm sitting in the holding cell again. I'm waiting. And I guess, obviously the day that I went, they're waiting for everyone that was supposed to go on house arrest to get there. And then they're going to transport us all to the house arrest office or whatever, which was literally on the corner of the building. Like I was sitting in there forever. And I mean, this is what you got when you drink and drive and get a second, maybe third offense. But you do your time, dude. But it was horrible. Like I didn't eat my lunch. Like they gave us a lunch. I didn't eat it, but like they were passing out lunches, and then they handed me a lunch and this other dude a lunch, and then I had to sit in the cell. I mean, it was just like Rotella bread, 2 pieces of dry Rotella bread, 2 sandwiches with the weird bologna, a fake Kraft single, like 4 carrot sticks, this little weird cake, and like artificially flavored orange drink. It was like a Highland in a, what's it called? Like a box of milk, carton of milk, but it was like a carton of orange flavored drink. That's what it said. It was Highland. It was so sick. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm never doing this again. Because I'm not going to. Finally. Ugh. Oh, and by the way, all those cops in there, they're so lazy. I mean, some of them are nice. One of them were like literally looked like that really meek, or reminded me of that really meek nun on Sister Act. The really quiet one, because she like looked really, really mean. Like I thought she was gonna be really, really rude, and then she opened her mouth and literally sounded like Minnie Mouse. She's like, oh, da da da. Like she literally came up to me and asked me, because there was this drunk ass dude that was in there, and he had just walked by me and this officer, and she's like, it smells like alcohol. And then she looked at me, she's like, have you been drinking alcohol? And I was like, I wish I was drinking some alcohol, dude. But I wasn't. It was fine. And then they finally like transport me and this dude out, and he reeks of cigarettes, okay? And I haven't smoked cigarettes in like more than a year, and it was like giving me a headache. I was like, oh dude, this dude needs a cigarette. Like he was coughing, heaving, like he's like, you could tell this dude needed a cigarette so bad. Like he was dying. Like he was like needed to smoke a cigarette like right now, real bad. So then I finally get to the office. They finally transport me in this van to the house arrest office, and the guys are actually really, really, really nice. Like, they're like, let's just do this. It was like kind of hustle. It was the end of the day. Met everyone. They gave me the directions. Like, they're being really nice. I took a pee test, a drug test, and believe it or not, it did come back saying I had a slight, mild essence of marijuana in my pee. Which is crazy, but it's not, because my stupid ass hangs out with people that smokes a lot of weed. They smoke a lot of weed. And my stupid ass is like, just, slept somewhere where people are smoking weed. I'm not physically smoking. I don't smoke weed, but like, I've like been passed out in one of my really good friends' bed, and she's probably just smoking herself to sleep, and I'm just like breathing it in, secondhand smoking weed, okay? So, thank goodness the lieutenant or whatever, the officer, gave me a negative on it because it was so faint. And on this coming Monday, on April 2nd, I meet my probation officer, so it'll definitely be negative, for sure, better be. But it was just crazy. I couldn't believe it. Oh my gosh. I was like, that van door just opened. I was like, who that? It was just an old man and his little grandson. Oh, his hair is cute. Oh, he has a brush forward. His hair is combed forward, dude. Anyways. Then the sexy ass officer, dude. I wish I got his business card. He had to drive me home. And then he gave me my breathalyzer, because I have to blow in a breathalyzer at 9 a.m. in the morning and 10:30 at night. Every night. He just dropped me off at home, said, hey, okay, bye. And now I'm just waiting. I'm waiting till Sunday. I gotta be there at 8:30. And then I turn in my stuff and pay, and that's it. So I'm pretty stoked about that. But that was my story about the house arrest situation. I haven't got a chance to record just because I'm not comfortable recording in front of people yet, I guess. Because I was trying to make some videos when I was stuck in my house, but, like, my parents are there, and I can't really be, like, straight, loud, and explanatory and like talk my freaking brain off. I'm definitely more comfortable doing it here in my car, like car confessionals, which is awesome. But yeah, that was that. So now I'm gonna work at Sephora from 5 to 9:30, and I better get out of my car and get inside before the people call again. Oh, there's my other sock piece. I'll just bring my bag in. Oh shoot, what is this? Farmers. Nebraska sales tire tax. Why you gotta pay tire tax, dude? For all these damn potholes. They should be paying me a tax. Get a little spritz in. I'm excited. Now we'll get to film on my way home, because I'll have 30 minutes. Alright, well, I'll talk to myself soon. Ciao.